Welcome. Today is Saturday. It is February 4th and we are here for our morning yoga class. Make sure you have a nice comfy space, somewhere quiet. We're going to spend the next hour together focusing on our breath, connecting with our movement, releasing tension from not only the body but our minds as well. So let's start with some relaxation and some deep breathing. Going to go down onto our backs. Let your arms be restful at your sides with your palms open face to the sky. Let's close our eyes and breathe deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage. Exhaling out through the nose, we feel that same area contract and empty. While we're breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose, let's become aware of our face. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Move your awareness into your neck and breathe away any tension that you're holding in your neck. And then let's guide our breath and awareness into our arms, breathing from the top of our shoulders out through our fingertips. Shifting awareness and breath into our legs, let's breathe from our hips to our toes. And then let's bring awareness and breath into the spine. So visualize your breath entering the top of your head. It makes its way down the spine, weaving itself in between each segment. Let's inhale, arms skyward. Exhale behind us, stretch out through your fingers. Push out through your heels. And then we'll let the body go soft. Inhale the arms back up towards the sky. And as we exhale, let them float down alongside the body. Once they're all the way down on the mat, we're going to pull the left knee in close. Start with a hug. Keeping the shoulders relaxed against the mat. Let's flex and point our foot. Roll our ankle around. And then do a few going the other way. And then we'll just let that foot rest where it is. Let's switch. Bring the right knee in, send the left leg all the way out onto the mat. Start with that close hug. And then our flex and point. And then roll the ankle around, lead with your big toe. And then we'll reverse. And we'll just let the foot rest. Let's bring the other knee back in. Giving ourselves a full hug. Adding in some gentle rocks side to side. Massaging either side of our spine. Come back to neutral and let's circle knees around. Massaging lower back. And then let's reverse. And then we'll tuck the knees in super close to the body. And then while we're there, just flex your feet. I want you to scrunch up your toes. Spread them open really wide. Scrunch up tight. Spread it open. Once more, scrunch tight. And then spread open. And let your feet relax. Let's rest the feet down. Keep the knees bent. Space your feet apart about hips distance, toes in, heels out. Space between your buttocks and your heels so that when we slowly start peeling off the floor up into our bridge, we feel the work in the buttocks and the hamstrings and no tension in the quads or the knees. Exhale as we come back down one segment at a time. Try again, tightening the belly, peeling up off the mat. Pressing those hips nice and high, keeping the weight out of our neck. And then again, slowly melt back down. Let's try that once more, slowly peeling off our mat. Holding our hips up, breathe. Good, and then as we exhale, we come all the way back down. Once you've made it back down, pull the knees back in for that tight hug. A few more gentle rocks side to side. Back to neutral, circling our knees. And then let's reverse. And then keep the knees tucked in nice and close, tightening the belly. Bring the shoulders, neck, and head off the floor, nose towards your knees. And let's roll back down. Try again, tightening the belly. That's what's bringing us off the mat, nose towards our knees. And come back down. One last time, tightening the belly, pressing through the back of the ribs, rounding up nose to knees. And as we exhale, let's roll all the way up. And then once we're upright, we can move into our easy cross-leg position. Let your palms open to the sky. Drop the shoulders. Breathe. Drop your chin to your chest and just breathe into the back of your neck. Let's inhale, lift the head, tipping back just enough to open the throat. Exhale, come back down, chin to chest. Inhale, lift it back, opening our throat. And again, exhale, chin to the chest. Now let's take that left hand and just place it on the top of our head, drawing the chin a little bit closer in. And then let's release, come back to neutral. We're going to turn our eyes to look over left shoulder. Come back to center and let's turn our eyes to look over right. And back to neutral. Let the chin drop down once again. And this time we'll use the right hand to press gently on the top of the head. And let's release, come back to neutral. This time we turn our eyes to look right. Come back to center and let's turn to look left. And then hold, come back to center. From there, let's press our palms together at heart center. Inhale, open your arms and your heart. Exhale, bring them back in. Inhale, open. And exhale together. Again, inhale, open. And exhale together. From there, let's extend towards the sky. And come back to the heart. Extend to the sky. And return to the heart. Again, extend to the sky. And this time, let the arms float open so our fingertips lightly touch the floor. Start rolling the shoulders from back to front. And start to make some bigger arm circles. And then some really big arm circles. And then we'll just stretch the arms up as high as we can without tensing through the shoulders. Lifting out of the waist. And then exhale, let the arms float back down. So we'll take one more inhale in our seated position. Exhale, feel your body soften, and we're ready to transition to hands and knees. So once we've made it to our hands and knees, let's keep our shoulders positioned over the wrists, hips over the knees, tops of the feet pressed into the mat. Nice wide spread fingers with our hands turned in slightly. Press down through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. So that's going to keep the weight out of your wrists. Now sink your navel as you lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round out cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Again, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Come back to neutral spine. Keeping the belly button nice and tight, extend through the heel of your right foot, and then lift the left arm forward, palm to the sky, spinal balance. Exhale, lower, we'll switch, extend through the left heel, reaching right arm forward. Exhale, lower, we'll switch again, extend and reach. Now let's keep it there, let's bring the elbow into the knee, and then re-extend. elbow to knee, and extend. Once more, elbow to knee, extend and hold it, and then return to all fours. Switch sides, extending through the left leg and the right arm, and then exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee, extend. Once more, exhale, knee, and extend. And then return to all fours. Separate your knees a bit. Keep your big toes closed. Now start pushing that tailbone back so your chest drops to your knees. Forehead's on the mat. Arms reaching towards the front end of our mat, turning palms towards the sky. So we're feeling a deeper stretch going down the sides of our body. Flip the palms over. Come back to foundational hands. Let's tuck our toes and build downward facing dog. So remember, in down dog, we want to feel our rib cage pulling closer to our thighs. We want to let the head dangle freely through the arms. We want to feel the back of our shoulder blades reaching towards the gluteals. We'll walk our dog a few times, really stretching our calves and up high to those hamstrings, and really working those feet. And then let's press both heels back down and inhale to our sturdy plank. So remember, in plank we want tight tummies but relax the buttocks. Exhale back up into down dog. Inhale again, holding our plank, and then exhale, down dog. Try once more. Inhale, holding our plank. From there, let's modify to the knees, the tops of the feet, and as we exhale, elbows are opening, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Press through tops of the feet, hip bones lengthens and spine, rise into cobra. And exhale, coming back down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale down. Once more, inhale, rise into cobra. Tuck the toes, let's come back up into downward facing dog. Walking our dog a few more times. Raising up both heels, pressing them back down. And then inhale to our plank. Modify if you'd like, exhale, lowering. Chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, come back up, down dog. Inhale to our plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once more, inhale to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And this time, exhale back into extended child's pose. Reaching back with that tailbone, extending those fingers to the front edge of your mat. Come back into foundational hands, scoop the belly in, round the spine, return to our cat. Sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart cow. And then we're back to neutral. From there, let's extend through the heel of the right foot, reaching back. And then we'll step that foot between our hands. Right knees over our ankle, press through the top of our left foot. Start lifting to the sky. Crescent moon. Exhale as we fold hands to the mat. Tuck the toes, lift the tailbone, or lift that right knee, and that brings us into runner's lunge. See if you can extend your arms for airplane lunge. And then exhale, hands back down. Step back with that right foot into plank. Press back up into down dog. Ease back down onto all fours. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open heart cow. Exhale, round out cat. And then come back to neutral. Now extend through the heel of that left leg. And step the left foot forward between the hands. We've got knee over ankle, pressing through the top of our right foot, lift to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, runner's lunge. See if you can add your arms for airplane lunge. Exhale your hands back down. Step the right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Let's slowly roll up. Reaching high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, our plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, up we roll. Touching the sky. Exhale into the heart. Try again. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. In, exhale, down dog. Inhale again to that plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Last one, inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise into cobra. In, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. In, exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Touch the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. In, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Cradling elbows in palms of hands. Let your arms form a frame around your head. And let the weight of your body rest on your thighs. And then release your fingers to the mat. Giant step back with our right foot. Brings us into our lunge. Now we're ready to push right heel down, turn right toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel and lift up your body. We want to position ourselves so our hips are facing forward, shoulders stacked over hips. Arms extend, strong arms but soft shoulders. And there's our warrior one. Let the arms come forward. Stay long in the waist. Let's hinge forward, pulling our ribs close to our front thigh. And then we'll inhale, rise back up into warrior one. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Return to your lunge as you step your left foot back into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Touching the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, we're melting even closer to our thighs. Cradling elbows in the palms of our hands. Keep the knees as soft as you need to. Exhale, hands release to the mat. Giant step back with left foot this time into lunge. And then push the left heel down, turn the left toes out. Align your left heel with the back of the right heel, lifting upper body. Square those hips, shoulders stacked over hips. Warrior One. Let the arms come forward to shoulder level, stay long in the waist. And let's hinge forward, continuing to extend out through those fingertips. And inhale, rise back up into Warrior One. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Ball of left foot, step right foot back into your plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, toes tuck, we're back up into down dog. And inhale, return to plank. Exhale again, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. And exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Stepping back with our right foot once again into our lunge. Pressing the right heel down, turning right toes out. Align left heel with back of right heel. Come right back up into Warrior One. And then we'll pull that left leg straight without locking. Let's open the arms wide, rotate upper body, and we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels are out, arms or feet a little wider than those hips. 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward as you brush the earth, and then inhale back up. Exhale again, we fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. One more time, exhale, fold. And let's stay there. Push down into your palms, press the legs straighter. Inhale, flat back, looking out. And then exhale, sink that upper body. And just let go. We'll nod our head yes a few times. And shake it no. And then just let it hang out. Let's push down into the palms, pressing the arms straighter. And then we're going to shift our weight to the right. So I just want you to bend the right knee. Keep your left foot flat on the mat so we're feeling a really deep stretch in that left inner thigh. And then let's come back to neutral center. And let's raise our heels. So we're going to lift right up onto the balls of our feet. Press the heels down. And then let's bend that left knee. So we're shifting our weight to the left, keeping the right foot pressed down, feeling that stretch in that right inner thigh. And then come back to neutral center. And now we're going to raise our toes, spread them out really wide while you're back on your heels. And keep them nice and wide as you press them into the mat. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, arms open wide, there's airplane. And then from there, let's inhale and rise to standing. Once we've made our way back up, we've returned to 5-pointed star. Let's lower that left arm alongside the left hip. Stretch the right arm high like we're trying to touch the sky. You can gaze up at that right hand as you're inching that left hand farther down the outside of that left leg. And then let's come back up into 5-pointed star. Now we're ready to turn our left toes to face the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch, and then when you're ready, bend that left knee. Pull it straight and rebend. Beautiful, pull straight and once more rebend. Now try reaching farther and farther. Lift that left, lower the right. Turn your palm to the sky, reverse warrior. Good, and then come back into warrior two. Ready to pull that leg straight once again. And now start to pull the right hip right as you stretch that left arm as far away from the right hip as it will go. Once we can't go any further in either direction, let's lower the left and lift that right hand, reaching to the sky. Breathe across the front of your body. Breathe all the way down the length of your spine. Release any tension that you're feeling in your shoulders or your neck. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, start to bend the left knee. You can rest your forearm on your thigh or reach that left hand all the way to the mat. Extended angle pose. As we exhale, let's start to bring that right hand down. Return to the ball of your right foot, bringing us back into lunge. Step the left foot back. There's our plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. Hang out there if you want, or add a push-up. And then press back up into downward facing dog. Extend through the heel of your right foot, reaching it towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Step the right foot between the hands, bringing us back into runner's lunge. Once we've made it into our lunge, let's come up into high lunge. Add the arms to the sky for crescent lunge. And then let's bring our hands together at our heart. Inhale, let's rotate right as we tuck left elbow to the outside of that right thigh. Keep rolling that right shoulder open. There's our prayer balancing twist. Exhale, let's untwist, return the hands to the mat. Now start to push your weight forward onto that right foot as you're straightening the right leg. Extend the left leg behind you, hip level, bringing you into your tripod balance. Remain in tripod if you'd like, or align your right thumb with your right pinky toe and roll that left hip open. Adding left hand to the sky, half moon balance. Let's exhale that left hand down if it's lifted. And then step the left foot in. Toes close, heels apart. Let's start bending the knees as if we're sitting down in a little chair. While we're sitting in our chair, bring the knees closer and closer together. Lift the ribs from your thighs. Add your arms alongside your ears. There's our chair pose. Now inhale, rise from your chair. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Stepping left foot back into our lunge. Push the left heel down, turn the left toes out. Align that left heel with the back of your right heel, lifting upper body. Return to warrior one. And then from there, start to pull that right leg straight without locking. Open the arms wide, and then let's rotate. And find your 5-pointed star facing the wide edge of your mat. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. And then from there, push down into your palms, pushing the arms and the legs straight. We inhale, look out. And then we exhale and see if we can melt a little bit deeper than the last time. From there, let's press down into the palms, pushing the arms straight. Now we're going to bend the left knee, shifting our weight to the left, feeling that deep stretch in that right inner thigh. And then come back to that neutral center. Raise the heels so we're up nice and high in the balls of our feet. And then we'll press the heels back down. And now let's bend the right knee, shifting our weight to the right, feeling that deep stretch in left inner thigh. And then come back to neutral. Now let's raise the toes, spreading them open really, really wide. And let them imprint into the mat. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, stretch the arms open wide for that straddle airplane. And then we inhale and rise slowly. Turning palms open, face to the sky. We're back into 5-pointed star. We're going to lower the right arm to the outside right thigh and stretch the left hand high to the sky. Gazing up at that left hand, begin to inch the right hand farther down the outside of that leg. And then we'll bring ourselves back into 5-pointed star. From there, we'll turn our right toes to the front end of our mat, align our right heel with our left arch. When ready, bend the right knee. And then pull it straight. And try again, bending the knee. And pull straight. One more time, we're going to bend that knee. And we found that perfect place for Warrior Two. Body weight equally balanced into both feet. Start to extend that right arm a little farther forward. Now lift the right, lower the left. Turning right palm to the sky. Reverse Warrior. And then let's return to Warrior Two. Pulling the right leg straight once again. You're going to start to pull the left hip left, and while that's happening, that right arm is stretching as far away from the left hip as it will go. Once you can't go any farther in either direction, lower the right and lift the left. Feel like you're being pulled towards the sky, pressing your body against that imaginary wall. Want to feel as if we're pressing our left hip a little bit forward, rolling that left shoulder a little bit back. Breathing into all that nice open space. Breathe away any tightness that you're holding in the neck or the shoulders. And then as we exhale, start to bend the right knee. Placing your right forearm on your thigh or reaching that right hand to the mat. There's our extended angle pose. And as we exhale, begin to revolve upper body. Hands return to the mat, bringing us back into runner's lunge. Let's step the right foot back, holding onto our plank. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lengthen, rise for cobra. And then exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. You can stay there or insert your push-up. And then press back up into downward facing dog. This time we're going to extend through the heel of the left leg, reaching it towards the sky for three-legged dog. Exhale that left foot forward, bringing us into our lunge. Once you feel established, let's lift into high lunge. And then add the arms for crescent lunge. And then we'll place hands together at heart center. Inhale, start to rotate left. Exhale, see about tucking that right elbow to the outside of your left thigh, rolling left shoulder and elbow towards the sky. Prayer balancing twist. Exhale, let's untwist. Return your hands to the mat. Now start to push your weight forward onto that left leg as you straighten it up. Hands form a tripod with our left foot, and there's tripod balance. We can remain like that or align our left thumb with our left pinky toe, and then simply roll the right hip open, adding that right arm to the sky. Takes us into half moon balance. Exhale, the right hand down if it's lifted. Step the right foot in, toes close, heels apart. Now start bending your knees as if you're about to sit in a tiny chair. And once you feel that you're seated in your chair, you're pulling your knees closer together, lifting your ribs and adding those arms alongside your ears. And then as we inhale, rise out of your chair. And exhale, place your hands together at your heart. Next, let's find a focal point for those eyes. Begin to shift your weight into your right foot, keeping the toes spread open. Belly button is nice and tight. Left heel goes against right ankle bone. And then we can lift that foot when ready. Growing the branches of our tree. And then try letting the arms open wider. And then we can let the arms float down. Once they're down, we'll step the left foot back down. Inhale to touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, melt deeper. Inhale, rolling back up. Reaching to the sky, and exhale, hands to the heart. So now we're ready for the other side. We've got our focal point. We're shifting our weight into our left foot. Belly button is tight, right heel on left ankle bone. And then when ready, lifting that right foot. Growing the branches of your tree if you'd like. Opening our branches wider and wider. And letting them float down. And then we'll put the right foot back down. Inhale to touch the sky. Exhale, let's open just the arms so that we can hook them together behind the back. Once we've got them hooked together, you're going to pull down, opening the heart, opening the throat. Inhale to neutral, exhale, hinge forward. Pulling our ribs closer and closer to our thighs, dropping that head, extending the arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands release to the mat. And then from there, we'll step back with right foot, left foot, and maintain a good strong plank. So you feel like you're pushing your body away from the mat. Let's keep left shoulder over left wrist. Turning and opening, adding that right arm to the sky. There's our side plank. Remember to modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into our full plank. Press up into downward facing dog. And then I want you to bend your knees like you're going to come down, but don't. Just kind of hover. And then press back up into down dog. Try again, bending our knees as if we're going to come down onto them, but we're hovering. And then press back up into down dog. Now let's inhale back into plank. And we'll keep right shoulder over right wrist so that we can turn it open for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into plank. Press back up into down dog. Let's walk our dog a few times. And then let those heels sink deeper and deeper. Take the right leg, extend through that right heel, reaching up into three-legged dog. Now lift to the ball of your left foot, and let's transition into that one-legged plank. Once there, we're going to pull the right knee through so it comes right up behind the right wrist. And then we're going to take the right heel and aim it at the left hip bone as we rest the left leg down. And try opening that right knee more so it's pointing to the side of your mat. And we're going to inch the upper body closer to the mat. So while we're here, think about pressing firmly down into the top of your left foot. And we want to press into that outer edge of your right pinky toe. Keeping our weight over that left hip. And we should feel some significant stretch, resistance in that right hip. Now let's all make sure we end up on our forearms. We're going to tuck our left toes under so we can lift that left knee, staying long and low, that second position pigeon. And then let's send the right foot back, bringing us into forearm plank. And then see if you can transition into your full plank. And then let's lift the left foot not too high. We're going to press up into three-legged dog. And then lift to the ball of your right foot. Transition back into our one-legged plank. And let's bring that left knee forward, now placing it behind the left wrist. And we're going to set the right knee down. Want to try to get that left heel so it's aimed at our right hip bone. Left knee opening to the side edge of our mat. Easing farther down. Pressing into the top of our right foot. In the outer edge of that left pinky toe. And then let's make sure we end up on our forearms. Tuck the right toes under so you can lift that right knee. And there's our second position pigeon. Let's send the left foot back, taking us into our forearm plank. And then from there, let's ease to the knees and the tops of our feet. Melting into our mat, let's rest our forehead on the back of our hands. From there, let's extend that left arm and roll onto our left side. Once we've made it to our side, bend the right knee. Use your right hand to see if you can pull that right heel close to your bottom. Keep your knees rather close together so we're feeling a really good stretch going up that right hip flexor. And then let's release and roll back onto the belly. And then keep the right arm straight this time, roll onto our right side. And we'll do the same thing, bend the left knee, see if you can grab hold of your ankle, your foot, or your pant leg. Keep your knees rather close together, breathe into the front of that thigh. And then let's release And roll back around onto the belly. Once there, I want you to slide your hands closer to your shoulders. Tuck your elbows in, press through the tops of your feet, your hip bones. Lengthen, and let's rise into our cobra. And then we're going to come back down. And then once we're down, just stretch your arms alongside your body, palms pressing into your thighs. Stretch out through the tips of your toes and the top of your head. And lift away from the mat. And let's melt back down. Hands under shoulders, elbows tucked in close, pressing through tops of feet and hip bones. Once again, lengthen, rise into cobra. And this time, let's push all the way back. Opening the knees so we can drop the chest through the knees. Forehead's on the mat. We'll take the left arm and feed it through the right armpit so we can rest our shoulder on the mat. Breathe across the upper back and the back of your shoulder. And we'll bring that out and switch. Passing right arm to left armpit. And bring the right arm back out. Stretching a little bit further back. And we'll slide the hands closer to the knees to press away from the mat. Let's come around onto our right hip and step the left foot across the bent right knee. Let's try tucking that upper left arm against the inner left thigh, walking your right hand a little farther back. Sit up taller and straighter, and then really press open and turn to look over your right shoulder. Inhale that left arm high. Exhale, let it float down. Let's uncross and we'll stretch your legs out straight. Hands on either side of those hips. Start walking the hands forward. Push back through your tailbone. Let your upper body melt down. And then we can roll back up. And this time, let's shift our weight onto the left hip. So we'll start by just bending the knees and step the right foot across the bent left knee. This time it's right upper arm that we're pressing into right inner thigh. Left hand is behind us, close to the tailbone. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, look over that left shoulder. And then let's inhale and touch the sky. Exhale, bring that hand down. Re-extend both legs. This time let's point our fingers right at our buttocks. Press down through those foundational hands. Think about lifting the heart center, and then see if you can press down through the bottoms of your feet, using those abdominals to lift your hips into reverse plank. Exhale as we slowly sink. And then from there, let's walk the hands forward. Push back through the tailbone, folding yourself in half. Breathe. And then from there, we can slowly roll back up. And then once we've made it back up, we'll bend the knees. Let's place hands behind our thighs. We're going to keep our back super straight and our shoulders down, keeping the head and the heart lifted. Simply balance on your tailbone. And then try to lift your feet a little higher and balance. A little bit higher. A little bit higher. A little bit higher, going where you can. And then seeing if you can maintain that with your arms reaching to the sky. And then as we exhale, we're going to start to slowly open. And once you've made it all the way down, push out through the heels of your feet. Stretch out through those fingers. And then feel everything go soft. Let's bring the left knee back in towards the chest. Give it a good close hug. Let's circle the left knee around gently. And then we'll take it around the other way. And then let that left foot rest on the floor with the knee bent, arms stretching open wide. Shift your hips a tiny bit to the left. Tuck the left toes behind the right knee. And then just use your right hand to push gently on the outside right thigh, bringing that knee closer to your mat. And then we'll bring ourselves back up. And once we're up, switch legs. So let's extend out through the left leg. Bring the right knee in nice and close to your body. Doing that gentle circle round and round. And let's go the other way. And then keep it held in. Then we'll rest the foot down with the knee bent. Arms open wide, shift your hips a tiny bit to the right, tucking right toe behind the left knee this time. Left hand's going to press gently on the outside right thigh, guiding your knee towards the mat. And then come back to neutral. Once there, let's keep both knees bent with our feet on the floor. Toes and heels out, arms at our sides. We'll bridge up once again. So lifting our hips as high as we can without feeling any transition of weight into the neck. Raise the arms towards the sky. And then as we exhale, slowly melt your spine back into the mat. Once there, we'll bring the knees in, giving ourselves that nice hug, feeling that stretch going down the spine into the gluteals. And then from there, let's extend the legs towards the ceiling. Arms restful at your sides. So this would be our very modified version of a shoulder stand. We could hang out right here. We could even move ourselves closer to the wall and just let your legs rest against the wall. Or if you want to try moving into full shoulder stand, we engage the abdominals to lift the hips, making sure they're doing the work and our hands are just merely helping support us once we're there. We want to keep weight out of the neck. And then we're all going to bend the knees. If you're in full shoulder stand, you're going to pull your knees towards your ears. Bring your arms to the mat. And then we roll down and we all should have our knees tucked in nice and close to the body. Give ourselves another nice hug. And then from there, let your feet rest back down on the mat. Keep the feet close, but let the knees drop open. And then you can use your hands to gently press on inner thighs. And pull the knees back together and in towards your chest. Knee circles around and around. And then a few going the other way. And then we'll keep the knees pulled in, but now start to open the knees with your big toes still touching, and we've got one knee aimed at each shoulder. Continue to open the knees wider so you can get the soles of your feet to touch, and then pull your heels towards your body. Breathing into our lying butterfly. And then let's pull the feet apart, knees stay bent. You're going to push flat feet towards the ceiling. I'm going to pull down with your hands. Meanwhile, feel that your back and your shoulders remain relaxed against your mat. And then start to stretch your legs out straighter and wider, pushing out through those heels. That becomes our line fan. And then from there, we'll start pulling them closer and closer together. Push those heels towards the ceiling. And then let's lower one leg softly down. Once it makes it down, we're going to slowly pull it back up. And then once it's back up, again, pressing our heels towards the sky. Let's slowly lower the other leg down. And once that leg is down, release the other leg as well. And then we end up in a restful place on our mat with our arms resting at our sides, palms open to the sky. Continue to breathe deeply in through the nose, out through the nose, seeking out any areas of the body that remain tense or tight. And just breathe into those tight spots. Let your breath linger a little bit longer in the areas of the body where you hold tension or tightness on a daily basis. Just spend a little extra time there. Seven rules of life. Let it go. Never ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. Ignore them. Don't listen to other people. Live a life that's empowering to you. Give it time. Time heals everything. Don't compare. The only reason you should try to beat is the person you were yesterday. Stay calm. It's okay not to have everything figured out. Know that in time, you'll get it. It's on you. You are in charge of your happiness. Smile. Life is short. Enjoy it while you have it. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart, spreading random acts of kindness wherever you can. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste. I thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you feel renewed and ready for the day. I'll be back tomorrow night to let you know what's taking place on Monday. In the meantime, be healthy, be safe, stay warm, and stay kind. I'll see you soon.